If you don't have goals, you will always work for someone who does. No matter what stage you're at in your career, it's important to have goals. Goals give you something to work towards and help to keep you motivated. Without goals, you will always work for someone who does have goals. Here are 4 reasons why having goals is so important. What are goals? A goal is a desired result that a person or a group of people envision, plan, and commit to achieving. People set goals to measure progress, gain control, and improve their chances of success. There are different types of goals, including 1. Short-term goals. These are goals that can be achieved in a relatively short period, such as within the next year. They are typically specific and tangible and can be used to measure progress along the way. 2. Long-term goals. These are goals that may take longer to achieve, such as several years or even decades. They tend to be more open-ended and abstract than short-term goals and can be used as a guiding light rather than something to be checked off a list. 3. Individual goals. These are specific objectives that an individual sets for themselves. They could relate to any area of life, from personal development to career advancement. 4. Organizational goals. These are the overarching objectives that an organization hopes to achieve. They will be specific to the mission and values of the company and could include things like increasing profits or expanding into new markets. Why are goals important? Goals are important because they help to focus our attention and give us a sense of purpose. They also provide a framework for decision-making and help us to measure progress. Without goals, we would have no way of knowing whether we are making progress or not. We would just be drifting through life without any sense of direction. Goals also help to keep us motivated. When we have something to strive for, it gives us a reason to get up each day and work towards it. Ultimately, goals are important because they help us to live happier and more fulfilling lives. By having something to strive for, we can lead richer and more satisfying lives. How to set goals. If you want to be successful, you need to set goals. But how do you go about setting goals? Here are a few tips. 1. Figure out what you want to achieve. This may seem like a no-brainer, but it's important to have a clear idea of what you're working towards. Otherwise, it'll be difficult to stay motivated. 2. Make sure your goals are specific and measurable. Vague goals like get rich or lose weight aren't going to cut it. Instead, try to set goals that are specific and measurable, such as save $10,000 in the next year or lose 10 pounds in the next 2 months. 3. Set realistic goals. It's important to be realistic when setting goals, as otherwise, you're likely to get discouraged if you don't achieve them. If your goal is too ambitious, break it down into smaller steps that you can realistically achieve. 4. Write your goals down and review them regularly. Once you've decided on your goals, make sure to write them down somewhere where you can see them regularly, such as on a whiteboard in your office. This will help keep them top of mind so that you're more likely to stay focused on achieving them. Additionally, review your goals periodically, monthly or quarterly, to make sure they're still relevant and achievable. 5. Create a plan of action for each goal. Tips for achieving your goals. 1. Define what you want. 2. Set realistic goals. 3. Set a deadline. 4. Make a plan of action. 5. Take action. 6. Evaluate your progress. 7. Adjust your plan as needed. 8. Persevere. Without goals, it's easy to become a victim of circumstance and end up working for someone who does have goals. If you don't have any goals of your own, you'll always be at the mercy of someone who does. So make sure you set some goals for yourself and start working towards them. Only then will you be in control of your own life and career.